Alright, we're back. Now, Brad was commenting, like, because you've cracked that fucking tinny there.
Yeah, the black.
Yeah, it's like, Brad whispered to me, he's going like, he's on the hard stuff. I've just gone to him,
It's a
yeah.
double black.
I've gone like, we need to watch him. It's like, Brad goes, the beatings will probably begin. And I've just gone, I don't think you're wearing a belt. It's kind of like, it could be a good night. We just need to dodge the rings.
I'm holding a tablet. Beat you to death with that.
Yeah, but you'll lose that.
That's got a cover on it, it's fine.
Is it not a box? Then it's not going to survive it. Like those why do they give you those shitty covers? It covers the back of your phone. That's not the part that breaks.
I'm thinking, I just recently got a Samsung Galaxy. I'm thinking I will get one of those wallet covers. Like with the
They're
flip
good.
bit on the
They're
front.
pretty good.
Because when I put my phone in my pocket, my jeans, my leg still sets off the touchscreen. So if I press the button, it'll still unlock itself. And
Yeah.
remember when I butt dialed you last week, Terry?
Yeah, about 4 times in a row, yeah.
Yeah, that was that.
I know it was.
We now have the frog god Zephos.
So we're in Shipperton. The people that have trained Jiraiya.
From memory, he's got a brother. Yeah, he's got the brother as well. I don't remember what his name is. Like Windos or something. Stormos.
Why is he hovering around in a toxic cloud of his own
Cyclops. There you go.
Because you can. If you could do that, you'd do it all the fucking time. Admit it.
I do it to annoy people.
Exactly.
And that!
See, that was one of those things. It confused me as a kid when I found this game because he's like, if you see my brother chastising, now what he means is that he wants you to shoot him with arrows. So I assumed chastise meant shoot someone with arrows.
I taught you the wrong meaning for the word.
Yep.
Ah.
Now, why are you chastising me? I'm not hitting you with arrows. Don't lie to me.
I'm gonna drown here, sir. Sir, I can only last about 30 seconds in water.
Blah, 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 blah.
Alright. Get in! Oh, this fucking game.
So I've just jumped onto the escapist.
Oh, I've got to change the wind.
You've heard the thing about 900p? That some games will do?
Yeah, I just caught the title of that.
Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition will be 1080p on PS4, but 900p on Xbox One. And I don't know. We maximise the current potential of each platform, says BioWare.
So that's saying that Xbox can't handle more than 900?
BioWare is saying that.
There we go.
Yeah. What makes this announcement so snarky is the fact that Ubisoft recently announced that Assassin's Creed Unity would run at 900p to avoid all the debates, which is a bullshit reason. You don't fuck the debates. If you can release a game at its maximum resolution, do it, because that's what people expect.
Yeah, but from the sounds of things, it seems like the Xbox can only handle 900.
Yeah,
PS4
exactly.
can handle 1080.
Yeah.
So they've stripped PS4 down to 900, so they're going like, so there's no, arguments and no debates and everything. But it's all like, no, you've just created debates.
Yeah, you just pissed off everyone with PS4.
You're going like, well, why aren't we getting it?
Yeah.
Why do we have to suck because people made a bad choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I could put extra bacon on the sandwich, but I'm not going to because that guy doesn't like bacon. Well, fuck off, I want bacon.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It does, but it doesn't. But
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Xbox is shit. It's just
Do you get motion sickness, Terry?
Here we go.
I do, but I won't from that.
Many fans took this as meaning the PS4 version of Assassin's Creed was somewhat gimped in order to achieve parity with the X-Bone version, and the company proceeded to keep ramming its foot in its mouth by stressing that it doesn't constrain its games, and that increasing the resolution above 900 on either platform would cause problems, which again is bullshit. If it can show at 1080p, it'll show at 1080p. I don't know if it's going to create... I don't think it can create performance problems. They've released games on 1080p before.
Do you like letterbox mode, Terry? Insta letterbox mode.
Why?
Because I am L-targeting nothing.
But now BioWare's come out saying, no, it can do 1080, but the Xbox can't. So fuck the Xbox, we'll do 900 on Xbox and 1080 on PlayStation, which is fair.
Yeah, just release it in what you can release it in.
Yeah. The PS4 is factually a better machine, more powerful machine.
He just wants me to go straight there.
So really, people will get annoyed at BioWare for this because they're idiots. People will say, "Well, no, you should release it in 1080." The Xbox can't do 1080. You don't get angry at BioWare. Get angry at Microsoft for releasing a subpar system.
I think it's also dependent on how the games are.
Yeah.
I could be talking out of my ass here, but it's how the games are. It's if you've got a game that's giant ass area that's all rendered, so you don't have like the GTA. You got your what do they call it? Stream rendering or whatever it is. Where the game loads. You've got a certain circle around your character, and the game loads around that as you move. If, say, for example, Dragon Age Inquisition has a broader circle around it, so it's loading a lot more. It has to show all of that in 1080p.
Yeah.
The PS4 can process that, can put it through.
Yeah.
But the Xbox can go, well, we can handle 1080 if it was here.
Small circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
the game's doing it at once.
yeah, well, we've made it so the game's going to be doing it this.
Yeah.
Well, we have to limit the resolution down there to fit all of that in for it to process.
At
So they've gone,
point-
okay, well then that means your maximum is 900.
At that point, then would the makers of the game reduce that circle to get the 1080p? Would you as a game developer do that?
But then how much work is that? Like that's not exactly a simple fix.
Yeah.
It's not like going into your fucking like in Fallout and going like view distance this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
It's not adjusting a slider. It's like rewriting the code of the fucking engine that you're running.
Yeah.
So it could be the whole let's set game development back ages because the Xbox can't handle it,
Yeah.
or just release it in a slightly lower resolution. Either way, Xbox people are going to get pissed off
Yeah.
because the PS4 seems to handle it a lot better at higher resolution than its counterpart.
And we're probably going to get people.
I could be wrong. I don't know how.
Yeah, we're not developers.
Yeah,
we're not engineers. We're not
Yeah.
coders.
Well, you're not.
You're not. And we're going to get people jumping on in the comments saying, "Oh no, the Xbox One's better." Blah 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 blah. I want to put this into perspective. I've never had rendering problems on my PS3 with any game.
I've never had any rendering issues with my 360.
Yeah.
I've never had any rendering issues with anything.
But now there's someone
Other
released
other than a Wii.
they've released a supposedly next gen system that can't process things as well as my PS3 can, which is a 7 to 8 year old system. It's like, yeah,
Everyone's quite within their rights to have an allegiance to.
yeah. If you want to buy an
Microsoft or
Xbox
something.
One, buy an Xbox One, but you're buying something that could be better. Or, well, I assume could be better. I mean, if they can do an Xbox 360,
You're a person that wants face recognition and voice control and a piece of technology that comes in quite handy, and it has the ability to actually record games
Bruce
via
Wayne?
your speak.
what was that, bro?
Bruce Wayne?
You want something like that.
Grissom? Yeah.
Well, you're not going to get that from PS4 or PS3.
No, true.
So this is my point. But
That's
everyone's
why people
you
buy
can-
a Mac instead of a PC.
You can sit there and go like, yeah, yes, by the specs, PS4 is slightly more advanced than the Xbox One, but that's in processing power and yada yada yada. In some tech aspects with the Kinect and everything, the Xbox has got that in spades over the PS4.
Yeah. The PS4
So they
is a
have-
better gaming system.
They have their pluses and minuses.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
So everyone's fine to love one over the other. That's all fine, but you can't stand there and go, this is the one, this is shit.
Yeah, fair
Right.
enough, yeah. It's like
PS4's
the-
awesome.
Yeah.
Xbox One's crap. Anyone who buys an Xbox One doesn't know what the fuck they're doing and blah blah blah. And you're like,
I'm not
no,
saying
well,
that.
not really. Like, me personally, I own pretty much every console that there is, apart from a Wii U and the retro consoles that I want to get my hands back on.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm
It's
getting
like
an
comparing PC to Mac. PC is a more powerful system. You can do more with it, but the Mac's better for your editing, your music, your photos, all that. More of the artistic stuff.
yeah,
So if you're going to do that, then yes, definitely get a Mac. If that's what you need to do, if that's what you need your computer for, get a Mac. But if you're gaming, if you're browsing the web, if you're doing that, you get a PC or laptop. If you're just going to browse the web, get a fucking smartphone.
yeah. Who doesn't know that?
Yeah.
There's fucking 60-year-olds with smartphones.
Yeah.
Admittedly, they are pretty cheap.
My Sarah's 3-year-old niece knows how to open and play games on a smartphone.
Yeah.
Any smartphone. She'll just pick up a phone and go, oh yeah, I'm playing Angry Birds.
Yeah.
But you're 3 years old. It's astonishing. And that's where people seem to think that...
You're 3 years old. Get back in the womb.
Just cram it back in.
It is where you go like, hang on, can subconscious knowledge be passed genetically? Because kids today that have not seen the technology ever can use it.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat.
Yeah.
When we were the ones that were, it came around when we were old enough for it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're going back to when I was in high school and shit. There was, you know, we were lucky if we had a prepaid Nokia 3315.
Yeah.
That had a green screen and black pixels. That was it.
And Snake.
And you were lucky.
Fucking love Snake.
You were lucky if you had that. Now it's, like you said, my niece as well. She's 2.5, 3 years old, and you give her iPhone, give her a tablet, give her a Galaxy, you give her whatever. She sits there, bang, opens it up, knows where the apps are, plays away.
Yeah.
And she just nails it out the park. And you're like, well, she has not been around long enough to learn that stuff. She hasn't done a trial and error period because, like, you're the one sitting there going, like, okay, she has never seen this before. You've given it to her, and she immediately knows how to work it.
Yeah.
And you've gone, well, where did that knowledge come from?
Yeah.
Which makes me start to
Oh,
think,
it's a
okay,
deco
it's
trick.
the...
Yeah, if you no, it is. If you remember at the end of Ocarina of Time, it gives birth to the seedling.
Yeah.
That's this one.
Oh yeah, because all the timelines are connected, aren't they?
Let's just say there may have been some inbreeding there.
Oh fuck.
But,
Because all the timelines are connected, right? All the games are connected and something else.
In one way or another, there is an official timeline that
Oh, I've got
I'm
it.
not going to go into.
I'll be back in a sec. Because I've got it.
And I'm just beating the pus out of his pimples, apparently.
how'd you do?
I am proactive. And I'm not going to cost you $150 million a year or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's a wild exaggeration, I know. It's expensive. That's what we can take away.
Considering it's essentially, from what I understand, is an alcohol-based
Ah!
product. I completely understand everything that you are saying, good sir.
Alright, I'll just grab my Hyrule Historia, because I'm pretty sure the timeline's in here.
I'm pretty sure you're a nerd.
Shut up, I like it.
Should you be wearing gloves?
Okay, you say I'm a nerd, but I've opened a
White
page to
gloves.
Shigeru Miyamoto holding the Master Sword and Hyrule Shield, grinning like a fucking idiot. If you can find that, please put it up in the video, so people know what I'm talking about.
Why are you saying you call me a nerd? I've just opened to this. You own the book he's in.
Yeah, but I didn't pose like that.
He created the game. He's well within his rights to fucking stand like that.
Yeah.
You bought the book of him doing that.
You had the opportunity to flip to that page. It's what, 3 in?
Yeah.
How many times have you read this book, John?
I've gone through it. I couldn't put a number.
Did you hear?
on
Oh, I was going to say, did you hear a number in that answer?
it. 7.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Where is it?
I don't hear an answer. It's a denial.
Here we go.
I'm reminded of
people.
Alice in Wonderland.
So the first one is Skyward Sword, which goes into Minish Cap, goes into Four Swords, goes into Ocarina. From there, it splits into 2 timelines.
That looks like 3 to me.
Well, okay, the second timeline gets split into 2 again. I don't know. So, if you defeat an Ocarina of Time, it goes to Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda, and Legend of Link. If you beat Ganon in Ocarina of Time, Child Link goes from Majora's Mask to Twilight Princess to Four Swords. Four Swords Adventures. Adult Link goes from goes to Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. I don't know where Link to the Past comes in, because this book was printed before that came in. But
Oh, you mean A Link Between Worlds?
yes,
Link to the Past came out on the Super Nintendo, so
that's right.
I
yeah.
hope it wasn't
Link
printed.
Between Worlds.
Somehow they've found some sort of time paradox.
Yeah. So yeah, Ganondorf is sealed away. The Hero of Winds in the New World. Ganondorf is resurrected. Hyrule is sealed and then flooded, which brings us to Wind Waker. So this is where.
I get bored.
So yeah, Ocarina of Time, Adult Link. Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, I was reading the back of this cover here.
The
I noticed
Wind
something a
Waker
little bit weird for the Wind Waker cover. It says, legend has it, whenever evil has appeared, a hero named Link has risen to defeat it.
Yeah.
So we got a little problem.
Why?
He's not Link.
Yeah, and it continues. That legend continues on the surface of a great mysterious sea as Link sets off on his most epic and awe-inspiring adventure yet.
Still not Link.
Aided by a magical conductor's baton called the Windwaker, he will face unimaginable monsters. That is... I hate it when people use that word, unimaginable. Bullshit! They were imagined because they're created in the fucking game. Explore puzzling dungeons and meet a cast of unforgettable characters. Bullshit! We've forgotten them already. As he searches for his kidnapped sister. We've forgotten her too.
He's done a shit job so far.
He's more worried about hearts and waving his stick in the air.
And speaking little trees with leaves for faces.
Is this meant to have 2 discs?
Yes.
One is
did.
it's got what's it called? Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
No, that's the collector's edition, which I
Oh,
also
okay.
have.
Right.
Yeah, it's Ocarina of
Master
Time
Quest.
and Master Quest.
You've lost Masterpiece.
I have.
What was
Need
Master
it.
Quest?
It's a harder version of Ocarina of Time.
Oh, fun. We should do that.
I'd love to. Can you find me the disc?
No.
I don't know.
Fuck it. Materialize another one.
He's taking this long to get here.
Yeah, that game there goes for about $150 with both discs.
Fuck me.
How am I know. Because,
Fun,
yeah,
isn't it?
the next item I get is a leaf.
Oh, does it cover your genitalia?
No, it'd cover me. It is huge. Like, you've seen cartoons where they use a blanket to, you know...
If you miss a payment, we're taking it.
You know, they use a blanket to, like, glide out of a window and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. But there's, like, an arbitrary sort of thing you've got to get to get this leaf that makes the whole thing redundant.